School science technician. It's not all glamour. Sometimes it's very autumnal. So as you can see, I'm in my most autumnal outfit today, and first thing in the morning I had to collect some autumn leaves. And I bumped into my neighbour, and God knows what he thought I was doing, wandering the street, picking up leaves and putting them in a bag. This is because teachers asked for a chromatography practical. I thought I would try it with what she's asked for. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it my way and then tell her that's the best way. Let's first of all find out if that's true, and then if it is, I will then confidently tell her that perhaps she might like to try my method. One of these nice little red leaves, possibly a Virginia creeper. Got it free on Free Cycle. And I think how I did this before, I need a white tile. This is literally a bathroom tile leaf. I'm going to do it in a boiling tube. I'm going to use acetone as the solvent. We're experimenting. That's what science is all about. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Chromatography paper and a drawing pin. So let's set up that first. So we're going to need quite a long bit of paper because I'm going to pin it to the top of the bung and it's going to hang down like that, and there's going to be a tiny bit of solvent in the bottom. How long do we need to be? About that long. Could I be more awkward? Probably. These scissors, I've got sticky stuff on them. I can get multiple ones out of this because it needs to be pretty thin. Fold it in thirds. No, dos. Obviously that makes stress. I do not speak Spanish. Piece of paper. A drawing pin. Like that. Icky. Is that going to work? Not really. I feel like that's going to touch this side. Does that really matter? Yeah, that is better. Perfecto. It's getting me a little leaflet. And I'm going to squash it with this glass stirring rod to make a little blob on the bottom of this chromatography paper, near the bottom. Violence. A blob. I reckon this is going to work a treat. Thank you very much. I'm going to put a little bit of acetone, also known as propanone, in the bottom. Blob. Put that in there. Is starting to work. Maybe I'll do one of a green one as well. And yes, I should have done a little line and put the dot on the line, but you know what? You're not the chromatography police. Now we're going to do a nice green blob. We now have a green blob, a bit of acetone in the bottom of there. We shall leave them for some time. One of the items on the list was chromatography equipment, which is quite vague. Let's have a look. How are we doing? Well, it is working. There we are. I discovered that on the request was some notes from a previous technician with their method. So maybe I should follow those. Well, let's do it the way it says, which will be horrible because it involves sand and grindy things. Nobody likes that. Rip up leaf. Rip, rip, rip. Sand. Oh no, maybe that's too much. Bit of acetone. What a delicious mix. There you go. Grind up. Horrible, horrible, horrible dislike. I am not a lover of sandy beaches. I mean, there isn't any liquid, so that doesn't make any sense. I've got the instructions. Grind for several minutes. A very small drop of the liquid. There is no liquid. It's just I mean, how would you get liquid from that? For me, I haven't got any liquid. I put too much sand. Let's do it again. Leaf, pinch of sand, which involves touching it. A few drops. 1, 2, 3. That's a few. There's not going to be any liquid. Well, I don't think that could really be more crushed up than that. I'm not doing it in a beaker because I think that's stupid, frankly. And wasteful. I don't think this will be any better than my method. Off it goes. Some I prepared earlier. Oh wow. So that's the red one. Doesn't really trouble at all. And that's the green leaf. It's gone whoosh all the way up. But it always says how lovely autumn is, but really it's just lots of leaves going, I've had enough. Ah, well, you have worked better, to be fair. That was the method that they said. Bats. So the crushing it up has given multiple colours with just the acetone. So crushing it up is the answer. So they're going to crush the leaf up with a pinch of sand and a few drops of this in a pestle mortar. Then they're going to cut a bit of paper to fit a boiling tube, pin it to the top, put a bit of acetone in the bottom, put some blobs of the squished up leaf on the paper, and then magic.